Think about the last time you sat across a table from someone you cared about. Physically, they were perhaps 3 feet away from you, but emotionally, they felt like they were entirely on another planet. The air between you felt heavy, claustrophobic, and thick with things left unsaid. You looked at them, and you realized a terrifying truth. The distance between you wasn't created by a fight. It was created by your own silence. Far too many people spend years of their lives trying to earn the respect of someone who secretly enjoys watching them struggle. Imagine, for a second, that person is you. You are the one who always understands. You are the one who smooths over the tension, who swallows your pride to keep the peace, who searches for the good in people, even when they give you every reason not to. You pride yourself on this kindness. You view your endless capacity to forgive as a moral victory. But behind closed doors, in the suffocating quiet of an empty room, there is a deep, agonizing exhaustion creeping into your bones. Because despite your endless empathy, people still disrespect you. They speak to you with a subtle, almost imperceptible condescension. They treat your boundaries as mere suggestions. They drain your energy. And the worst part isn't even what they do to you. The worst part is that you keep letting them. Over a century ago, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche warned that a person who too easily accepts disrespect doesn't just lose an argument. They lose something infinitely more precious, their fundamental dignity. In this video, we are going to tear down the modern illusion of endless forgiveness. You are going to discover 7 forms of profound disrespect that you must never, under any circumstances, tolerate again. Number 1. The conscious deception. We all tell white lies out of panic, or to protect someone's immediate feelings. That is simply human friction. But a calculated lie, a lie constructed and told with the full knowledge that the truth will devastate you, is an act of psychological violence. Lying is rarely about the facts. It is entirely about power. When someone looks you directly in the eye and deliberately bends reality, they are making a silent, ruthless calculation in their mind. I do not believe you are strong enough or worthy enough to handle the truth. They are stripping you of your right to navigate the world based on reality. Nietzsche argued that truth is the ultimate form of courage. When you forgive a calculated lie time and time again, you are not showing grace. You are teaching the liar that your perception of reality is highly negotiable. Number 2, the public diminishment. It always starts small. A sarcastic comment at a dinner party. A subtle, sharp jab in front of your coworkers or friends. They wrap their disrespect in the Trojan horse of a joke. And if you dare to get upset, if your face falls, the trap immediately springs shut. Wow, you're too sensitive. I was just kidding. Do not be fooled for a second. Humiliating you in front of a tribe is a primitive, highly effective way to siphon your social status. They are testing the waters, seeing exactly how much of your dignity they can chip away before you bite back. They make the joke to steal your power today, but it's actually a setup for a much darker psychological trap we'll uncover in reason number 6. Keep that in the back of your mind. But for now, realize this. Every time you laugh at your own diminishment just to avoid ruining the mood, you carve away a piece of your soul. Number 3, the attrition of boundaries. There is a specific type of person who views your boundaries not as a line of respect, but as a challenge to be conquered. They demand your immediate attention. They make decisions for you under the guise of helping. They show up unannounced in your physical or emotional space. This is death by 1,000 cuts. From a neurobiological standpoint, when your space is constantly invaded, your amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, remains perpetually active. Over time, your nervous system can become stuck in a state of chronic stress. You walk around in a constant state of low-grade fight or flight. To survive, you must remember this absolute rule. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are the instruction manual for how to love you. If you refuse to enforce your laws, you will inevitably become a prisoner to someone else's. Number 4, the weaponization of your virtue. This one is brutally short because it needs to be. If someone only values you for what you can provide, that is not a relationship. That is parasitism. Your empathy is a rare, beautiful trait, but in the hands of an emotional vampire, it is nothing more than a resource to be mined. They extract your time, your money, and your emotional bandwidth, but the moment you are in the dark, they vanish. You cannot heal a parasite by feeding it more of your blood. Number 5, the option dynamic. This is the epidemic of the modern era, and it is the trap you are most likely sitting in right now. They text you only when their primary plans fall through. It's the soft ghosting. It's the agonizing, heavy silence of an unread message, where you sit staring at a screen, waiting for a reply that takes days to arrive. And when they finally do reply, it's a casual message, acting as if the immense emotional distance they created doesn't exist. This inconsistency creates a cycle of intermittent reinforcement, making you increasingly attached to the very person causing your anxiety. You start mistaking anxiety for affection. Every time you reply instantly to the person who left you in the dark for days, you are screaming into the universe that your time is utterly worthless. A person who deeply understands their own rarity, their own irreplaceable value, would rather sit in absolute, quiet solitude for the rest of their life than share a table with someone who views them as a convenient alternative. Number 6, reality erasure. Remember that public joke from reason number 2, the one where they called you too sensitive. This is where the trap snaps shut. You finally summon the courage to express that you are profoundly hurt by their actions. You lay your heart on the table, and they look at you with cold, dismissive eyes and say, "You're overreacting. It wasn't that bad. You're just being dramatic." This is not a simple disagreement. This is psychological manipulation. By ridiculing your emotional response, they completely avoid taking accountability for their actions. Over time, a terrifying thing happens in your mind. You stop trusting your own gut. You start to view your own valid emotions as a nuisance. Nietzsche taught that our emotions and our passions are the truest expression of our biological and spiritual existence. Never forgive someone who tries to make you an alien in your own mind. Number 7, the ultimate severance. Trust is the architecture of all human connection. It takes 1,000 small, consistent, quiet actions to build a cathedral of trust, but it takes only one swing of a wrecking ball to bring it down to the foundations. When someone fundamentally betrays your trust, it is not a lapse in judgment. It is a stark, undeniable revelation of character. Nietzsche admired individuals whose actions remained aligned with their values, even when doing so came at a personal cost. A betrayal reveals a fundamentally weak, fractured nature. Forgiving a profound betrayal without meaningful change does not make you a saint. It often turns you into a willing victim. You cannot heal an open wound while the person holding the knife is still standing next to you. I know exactly how suffocating this realization is. Many of us have spent years locked in point number 5, terrified that setting a single boundary or demanding respect would mean ending up entirely alone. We tolerate the emotional distance because we are afraid of physical distance, but staying in that silence destroys you from the inside out. Forgiveness has been sold to you as a mandatory obligation. It is not. Forgiving everything, endlessly without behavioral change, is self-abandonment. The respect you receive from the world is simply a mirror reflecting the respect you demand for yourself. When you finally decide to reject these 7 behaviors, you undergo a psychological rebirth. You stop being the accommodating, exhausted victim. You pull your shoulders back. You look the opportunists in the eye and you silently, firmly shut the door. You show the world that your dignity is absolutely, unequivocally, non-negotiable. Stop holding on to people who are actively, comfortably letting you go. Remember your worth. Protect your quiet spaces. Because some things do not deserve your forgiveness. They simply deserve your distance.